So we have like about, let's say about 4 more minutes before I pay those bills. When I come back from paying those bills, we're going to get into our online papers and continue taking it. Because caller, good morning. You have about a minute or so. Morning.
Pleasant, good morning, Lucy.
Hey, good morning, Mrs. Thomas. And how are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. How Daddy?
Daddy doing good, you doing good.
That's good. Well, I keep in touch with Mommy up to last night.
Nice.
Good morning, Sharon. She's on her way?
Yes, she's coming.
Right.
She
Morning,
might be a little
Sharon.
late, but she's coming.
I love you, Sharon. Good morning to all the callers. Good morning, Miss Monica. Mommy Stores. Good morning, Mr. Napuna. 1285, Mr. Malcolm, Mano, again, Anne-Marie, Mr. Sir Jenny, and all the others, again, Dina, lady up Laventille, what's her name? Bridget, good morning, Mr. The gentleman and his wife from up Coco side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Right.
That organ, Oma.
Right. Yes. All of them, good morning. Who I forget, please include yourself. I want to forget, but I can't remember all the names. But everybody on the chat and all the listeners, all the callers, all they have a pleasant day and know that God is in control of this country. In spite of what, we all have to do the responsible thing as a nation in order to keep it the way it is and to bring it through that. So you all have a blessed day.
You too, my dear. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Never go back. You say there's a lesson that you want.
So we're going to pay some bills. When we come back, we're going to get into our papers for today, Monday, the 13th of July, 2020. So you got to keep it locked to the Street 919 FM and Iowa TV. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook, Street 919 FM. So you can see us live in studio. We'll be right back.
I've had my share of lovers and some same damn girl. But if you think you can turn me on, girl, I just wish that you would call to keep. Oh, you just keep. No, you just keep telling me this and telling me that. You say once I'm with you, I'll never go back. You say there's a lesson that you wanna teach. Here I am, baby. Practice what you
telling you this, I'm telling you that.
Really?
Once I've been with you, you never go back.
Is it?
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us. On the Street 919 FM.
This is the voice of the PNM. July 14th, tune into all major TV and radio stations, PNM's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel for our community campaign meetup, streaming from San Juan Barataria from 8 p.m.
PNM
is the choice. Feature addressed by Dr. Keith Rowley as he sets out the national plan for recovery, protection, and opportunity, and a powerful lineup of speakers.
It's the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the bodies.
On July 14th, tune in, click, like, share, and vote PNM on August 10th.
Before 10 p.m.
Great is the PNM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the Street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade. This is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
This ad brought to you by the PNM.
It's a golden pen, a golden pen. Sign my name, yeah. It's a golden anyway, we vote in PNM. Sign my name, it's a PNM pen, a PNM pen, a PNM pen. How will you sign my name? It's a PNM pen, we vote in PNM.
On August 10th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the Street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Talk your talk,
but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
The Titans of Democracy on the Street 919 FM.
And now for the reading of the daily newspapers.
So welcome on the inside. If you're just joining me, you're locked onto the Street 919 FM and Iowa TV. This is your Titans of Democracy. And as we get into our online papers for today, Monday, the 13th of July, 2020, in the Express, woman 61 stranded in Miami since March makes tearful plea to come home. Please, PM, I am begging. Fresh election faces Keith Scotland and Dave Tanaku. Muslims endorse Kamala. And Windies win. So let's get on the inside and see what's going on. Please, PM, I am begging. Stress, tired and hopeless is how 61-year-old Trinidadian Joanne Pantin feels after being stranded in Miami for 4 months with no word from the government on when she will be allowed to return home. Muslims endorse Kamala. A group of 25 Muslim organizations in Trinidad and Tobago have banded together to throw their support behind opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar for the August 10th general elections. Teens cause ruckus at Movie Town. A confrontation at Movie Town at Invaders Bay in Port of Spain on Saturday night between two groups of teenagers led to one individual being detained. However, the actions of these two groups may have even more serious implications on young persons, as Movie Town owner Derek Chin told The Express that as a result of this incident, he would be considering implementing a no loitering policy on the compound. Dr. Rowley, UNC will take TNT to the IMF. Stating that he kept his promise not to take Trinidad and Tobago to the International Monetary Fund IMF, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said the United National Congress UNC would take the country to the IMF if elected in the August 10th general election. Former chess champ dies. Former national junior chess champion, 19-year-old Della Marie Walcott, passed away yesterday after being in a coma since 2016. Oh boy, condolences to the family. Teen girl shot during fatal gun attack in Valencia. Gunmen opened fire near midnight on a vehicle carrying 3 men and 2 teenagers at Valencia on Saturday. 7,000 case ballistics backlog. There is a backlog of 7,000 ballistic cases in Trinidad and Tobago. The climbing backlog is as a result of a shortage of ballistic examiners and lack of space, which has resulted in delayed legal proceedings. Last month, 2 arms of the Ministry of National Security, the National Forensic Science Center, NFSC, and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS, collaborated to launch a training program entitled Firearm and Toolmark Examiner Training at the Police Training Academy in St. James. Suspect takes cops to grave of murdered schoolboy. Police suspect that the skeletal remains found on a hillside near Amaruga Beach may be those of teenage schoolboy missing since December. Young 2 stranded citizens don't bribe. Trinidad and Tobago nationals stuck abroad have become so desperate to return home that some have attempted to bribe staff of the Ministry of National Security to get preferential treatment in exemption process. Now, National Security Minister Stuart Young is warning that this will not be tolerated, and anyone attempting to bribe his or her way back to TNT will be reported to the police. Young was speaking during the Ministry of Health's virtual news conference yesterday, where he revealed that ministry staff have been offered bribes. This was 22 hours ago, so this would have been Saturday. Follow COVID rules during walkabouts, says Dial Singh. Political parties can have walkabouts with more than 25 people, but they must be separated into smaller groups. Health Minister Terence Jansen gave the advice on Saturday as he urged political parties and candidates to adhere to the public health regulations to prevent the spread of COVID-19 as they embark on their pre-election campaigning. Phone videos emerge. Who killed mom at protests? Okay. Namalco boss files charges against 3 cops. Barry back home to campaign after quarantine. Can the parties resume? The CMO responds. Stewart is fooling, brainwashing citizens, says stranded Trinis. 2 broke to party. So these are some of the stories that are making way in the Express. Let's take a look at the Newsday. Ministry. Licensing working to reduce backlog. Yes, because I need to visit there myself. Police brace for turf war after a gun attack on quarry operator. 2 men arrested for attempted robbery. Was there a cover-up in 2009 police killing? 1 killed, 3 injured as car shot at off Toko Main Road. Volney voting for Dial Singh on August 10th. West Indies complete 4-wicket win in first test. Congratulations to the West Indies. Former national chess queen Walcott dies. Dial Singh follow COVID-19 rules on campaign trail. Ex-Couva North MP vote Ratiram vote UNC. Amin, I'm ready to serve my St. Augustine family. Young, only students in online studies have to leave US. Legal unit proposes no pay for cops on suspension. 4,000 seek exemptions, 1,000 want to return from US. Raghunath, 4 marginals key to election. Princess Tong mother hopes body is not her missing son. PM, I had to call the election despite COVID-19. Man claims police shot him, seeks damages. MSJ presents 5th final candidate. Former Labre MP, I am here for you. Okay. Police receive counseling for public attacks. Padarath back to campaign for Princess Town. And these are the stories that are making way in the Newsday. So, take a look at the Guardian and see what's happening. So, the headline in the Guardian, radio cuss out. Okay. Station owner, radio host, clash, cuss out during interview with Hines. Oh my God, I was not aware was how Public Utilities Minister Fitzgerald Hines reacted to realizing a live Facebook broadcast of his interview on U97.5 FM was not switched off during a heated exchange. The live video revealed radio host Ken Ali, host Ken Ali cursed out by manager Anand Rampasad Singh over his alleged bias. Hines the People's National Movement PNM candidate for Laventille West constituency, was the guest of Hot Like Pepper Radio's 10 to 1 weekly program when things got heated. In the end, Ali, a former CNMG CEO and journalist for the past 46 years, left the station after a 2-year stay. It was during a commercial break when Rampazat Singh went into the studio, accusing Ali of asking explicit questions. A smiling Hines sat quietly during the quarrel between the men, not conscious of the live stream. By yesterday evening, a shortened clip created debates as it went viral on social media. All this going on live? I never stopped this. We have a problem. That thing was live all the time, Hines said following the argument. And incensed, Rampazat Singh responded, "That's okay." Rampazat Singh told Guardian Media that Ali showed bias. This writing is really small. Hold a sec for me. Okay. Right, where was I? Right. Ali showed bias and did not conduct a proper interview. He said he wanted Ali to speak to Hines about the PNM's plans for the next 5 years. However, Ali refused, saying that he is a journalist and not a public relations agent. In a telephone interview, Ali stood by his handling of the interview, saying that he felt Hines wanted to go on talking for a lengthy period. However, he believed that as the host, he was fair to the callers by asking Hines to be brief so that he could answer more questions. Ali said during a break, Rampazat Singh barged into the studio and began accusing him of bias. Rampazat Singh, who was off camera, tells Ali, "Let us find out what he is going to do to improve the country." Ali responds, "So therefore, it is a PR interview then?" Rampazat Singh said, "Yes, it has to be from now on." Ali said, "If I had known that, I would have asked Kenrick to do it. I am a journalist." When Ali said that he could not do PR, Rampazat Singh said that Ali could not continue and ordered his co-host to carry on. It was then Ali became the recipient of a scolding filled with explicitives. Rampazat Singh accused Ali of asking biased questions of Hines, but when former Caroni East MP Dr. Tim Gopi Singh and former government Senator Vasant Barant were on the program, it was a different story. Ooh, I just had to read that article. Father. So, police killings on the rise. The case for body cams. Former PM state-funded hampers given to PNM officers, not MPs. Pensioners stranded in US plead to come home. ERP officers foil armed robbery in Barataria. New location for WASA's Arima Customer Service Center. Barry's back in quarantine. Commissioner of Police holds session for cops attacked while on duty. Government moves to bring home more nationals. Amin vows to bring home St. Augustine. Muslim Federation backs Kamla. Lee Abdullah campaign on reopening refinery. Carnival monarchs perform in virtual concert as Labor Day cancelled. Illegal playway operators robbing state of billions. Cops share stories of trauma while on the front line. Chaguanas East constituents face unemployment, poverty, and flooding. Temporary traffic disruption on Eastern Main Road tonight. Well, that would have been Saturday night, actually. Bones of missing teen found in La Lune. And these are the stories that are making way in The Guardian, the Newsday, and the Express at this time. So you can go out there, grab the papers of your choice, and see what's happening. Right about now, I'm going to try and look for, I was going through the Guardian, in the Express, sorry, I saw something there. I need to check it out.
right, Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Let me say good morning. I'm right here, thanking the Lord for reaching here safe and sound in the land of the living. Yeah.
Oh God, wait, don't
I got you. Good morning, sweet TNT. I'm here. And good morning to all our viewers online, all our listeners far and wide. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all our, how I should say it, all our foreign listeners and viewers. Good morning. Oh boy, so Bruce, what's going on? How was your weekend? What you did? What you didn't do?
Girl, the weekend was I'm not gonna tell you a push up here because it's the sexy one.
Right.
Yeah. The weekend was interesting. Let me put it that way. I can't describe it no other way because while I was home on Saturday, the opposing party was campaigning in our area. Yes. So it was interesting. That's the most I could say about it. It was interesting. Because anyway, let me don't even go down there. That's what I should tell you off here.
Don't go down there at all.
I need to tell you that off here.
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here, but let me see. Thank you to Mr. Keith Sibiru, who was here yesterday with us. Dominic, Mr. Chance, and Jenny. I want to thank all of you yesterday for an excellent program once again. Last week we had Mr. Errol Pilgrim. Thank you very much, guys. You know, and a big circle there, big circle with big journalists, you know. I don't have to eat you small fries. I don't have, yeah. But I want to say good morning to all of them and thank them very much. And of course, oh yes, I'm here. Came up this step. I have to lose a little more pounds, you know. Yeah. I had to get the belly away from here. So Trinidad and Tobago, while coming down the road, I heard Bruce so Makosha, he read it.
I see the thing on my phone here and what is this?
Oh good. I say, wait, look trouble here. Now, actually, yesterday I was putting together some stuff and I got this text on my phone. I said, but it's coming like Mr. Hines. So I opened up the thing and I proceed to listen. I say, wait, what's going on here? Like somebody. No, and I want to say, because I got 2 other calls after, and I want to say to people, right? This is very easy to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Very easy to happen. You're doing a live. So remember, you're not expecting anything like that to happen. So when you come off to go to the ads or however, remember your live running. Like me, we normally, before we start, we have our live done professionally at the station here. We would be talking and things. So I used to remind Bruce, remember we on air, we live, so don't say nothing to, you know. But it happened so fast that when the argument started, poor Mr. Hines said, like he and all get shocked because he ain't expecting that to start or happen. You could have seen, you know, and it was like he was engaging, you know, and he started to say, you know, the interview was scruffy from the beginning. So, but for poor fella, he trying to make the best of it. And I continue to see, right? You had to know how far you could go. And you had to know exactly what you want to do, what you want to get, and so on. But you see me, I know, Ken Ali and all of them, what you expect?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, let me be real honest. If I have opposition, yeah, of course I wouldn't badger the person and insult them, but we will dialogue and we carry on a conversation.
A proper interview.
Yeah.
An open interview.
But I want you to get out what I want to get out for the listening audience to hear. But, you know, come on. I do a course, you know. I'm going to say morning to Mr. Percy. So I know exactly what I want to do.
I can say morning to my teacher. He has passed.
Was your teacher?
Mr. Sidney Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Sir Sidney.
Condolences still.
Yes.
So Trinidad and Tobago, this was easy, very easy to happen with no malice intent. So all I can say, what we gonna do?
Yeah.
I staying out of that. I'm seeing that Muslim Federation backs Kamla. But we have to do the headline news.
Oh, yes.
So we're gonna do that and come back to you. So don't shift your dial.
From the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 6 a.m. headlines on the street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, the Prime Minister accuses the United National Congress of buying votes. Government refutes claims of PNM supporters getting exemptions. The incumbent MP for the Pointe-a-Pierre constituency assures residents the Petrotrin refinery will be reopened. And internationally,
Florida records over 15,000 new coronavirus cases in 24 hours.
And those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Details of these stories coming up in our 7 a.m. news. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com. The Titans of Democracy on the street. 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. And Muslim Federation backs Kamla. You know, I want to draw this to the attention of us, the citizens. And let me tell you why I want to draw the attention of this. I listen very attentively to people's behavior towards Dr. Rowley, especially African people. And I want to remind people of this same Kamla Prasad Bissessar locking up how many Muslim people, you remember? Mm-hmm. Saying that they had targeted her and her government ministers at the time to assassinate them. But I want to show some of you all African people, and I want to show some of you all Catholics and other religions. They have set aside that to support Kamla Prasad Bissessar. They ain't studied that. How many of them were locked up? They ain't study how many of them even was in Venezuela. Locked up too. They're not studying that. And how long it took them to get them to Trinidad and Tobago, back to their families. They put all of that behind their backs. But you see, us, we are easily bought. We are easily persuaded. We are easy target to be used. And you know, sometimes that hurts me to my bone. This is just an example. This is just an example. It's not a race talk, you know. It is just shedding the example of how things happen in the world, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, in the world. And we put that behind our backs. And it's not a problem. But listen to the other person speak, like me, like you, Bruce. And hear the things that they say. And sometimes it's a pain. Even our African leaders, who you would think would support their own kind, it's really heart-rending. So I just, you know, today, it's a normal thing these days. After a good show on a Sunday, it's be a painful Monday. To just hear, you know, persons talk about so many. I ain't voting. I'm talking about African people. Because I ain't get this, a pen. I ain't get a hamper. I ain't get this, I ain't get that. And some of us who complaining, we can do better than asking for, because we're better off than some of the people who really need it. And I am reading also that Kamlan, they're telling people they will reopen the refinery. That's a big stink lie. Because you want to vote, you prepare to say anything and promise people anything. Like when they reach 60, they would get a pension and say it was a computer glitch. Because you want votes. And after that, what next? What are you prepared to do? Where will you get 50,000 jobs? Where are you going to get the money? Are you going to bring back the money in Trinidad and Tobago? Guys, we're going to a break. We'll be right back.
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
This is the voice of the PNM. July 14th, tune into all major TV and radio stations, PNM's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel for our community campaign meetup, streaming from San Juan Barataria from 8 p.m.
PNM is the choice.
Feature addressed by Dr. Keith Rowley as he sets out the national plan for recovery, protection, and opportunity, and a powerful lineup of speakers.
It's the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police.
On July 14th, tune in, click, like, share, and vote PNM on August 10th.
Voting PNM.
Great is the PNM.
What are you sleeping on? Did you know that you may be sleeping on dead skin cells, dust mites, and bodily fluids? Do you suffer with aches, pain, stiffness, and other sleep disorders? Studies show that you should replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years for better health, better support, and a better night's sleep. Visit a sleep center today at Quartz and find the perfect mattress for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the street, 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade. This is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
It's so long we're home. I have run out of clothes. I'm waiting for the Fab and J Expo to open.
Well, they're actually open already.
Finally. I was waiting for them since March.
And yes, I agree. I've been craving for the Indian food from Tandoori King.
I'll have dinner at Dosa's Diner, and I'll have dessert at Nanu's Kulfi.
Listen, we could now dine in their food court area.
All you think about is food, huh? But I can shop there. I have to buy some shalwar and matching jewelry and shoes. You know.
They also just added 5 more vendors with all new goods.
When are they starting?
What?
Fab India Expo, of course.
The Fab India Expo is open opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. Check us out today.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance Beat All Talk.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
This ad brought to you by the PNM.
We voting PNM. Anyway, right choice, proud leader. The battle for one nation, your life matter, yeah. Real leadership, yo, we promise you forever, oh. Vote PNM and everything will be much better, yeah. Strength and honor in 5 years of government. Never again will we allow mismanagement. PNM is here to say their love is permanent. Loyal to the flag and never bow to establishment. Who them try if trick and sell out? But them care by my vote, me na bow out. Them better move when we're the army a run out. All these deceitful people will get burned out. Dr. Rowley, a leader phenomenal. The UNC full up of pirates and criminal. Send for the duck, because the state is critical. Searching to perform, and this country's political structure. Send for the doctor again.
On August 10th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us.
Realest news, hard talk.
Real talk on the street, 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. And yes, I said what I said before we went on the break. And I said it because I meant it. Although it says that they want to make a dent in places like Maruga Tableland and Sawabata and others because the misrepresentation of the PNM government, they have given the election victory to the UNC, he said. The Federation represents 17 independent Islamic organizations in the country that are not aligned to the biggest Islamic organizations. He estimates that there are at least 175,000 Muslims in Trinidad and Tobago. He also said that they had sent proposal to the current PNM administration, but all of these have been ignored. Our group sent in 17 points dealing with crime, poverty, the economy, and so on, and we never heard from the government. According to a statement from the group, this will affirm their support for Kamla Persad-Bissessar, leader of the United National Congress, UNC. The event will be held on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. at the Felicity Diplomatic Center, Kakandi Road. The statement said more than 50 leaders from throughout Trinidad, most of whom preside over communities in the marginal constituencies, have agreed to come together to pledge their support for the UNC under Persad-Bissessar. You know, this is really, really strange. This is strange. But I will sit by and look at it. Trinidad and Tobago. Let me continue to have discussions with you. Let me continue to see. And the conversation is that the PNM are doing nothing for nobody, and the PNM, let me tell Trinidad and Tobago this. When you're moving into a house, or you're moving into a building to rent it, what do? Isn't it that you have to do renovations, clean it, put it together according to what you want, and then you open for business? I want to ask Trinidad and Tobago, how did this government meet, what state they met Trinidad and Tobago in when they took over? Did you expect them to jump in and just run? Or they had to jump in and do house cleaning? After this government came into office, they were told they only had money to run the country for 2 days. I want to remind you of that. There were so many things that this government had to do to balance the budget so that public servants don't go home and that we don't go to the IMF to juggle with money from here to there to here to there. They had to pay this one, pay that one. Contractors were coming in their droves. I want to remind you now. And today, I hear people saying, CPAP was tied up. They had to wait for the expiry date of contracts. Because if you go to send them home like how they came into office and send home all the contractors and use an issue. This government didn't do that. They gave you, let you go out. You went out the span of your contract and they hired other contractors. And some of these same contractors were back in the system. We didn't see this government come in and throw out UNC persons because they brought them in. We didn't see that. And some of the PNM supporters were angry. I too had an issue. But then I said, you know what? We all Trinidad and Tobagonians. We didn't see that. But apparently that should have been done. So that today, the same persons who say, oh, the PNM do nothing for nobody. But people, you have to get up and get two for yourself sometimes. It's not all the time a man will watch you and give you a bread. He might give you the ingredients and tell you, boy, go and knead your flour and make your bread. Some of us, like, we don't understand that. And ungratefulness, worse than witchcraft. Let me tell you this, I've learned through the years, people are strange. And I've learned to bat in my crease and stay in my corner. Because you try to help people and they feel that that is not enough. They want more and they want more and they want more. Let me tell you something. If you're getting help, you have to help yourself too. You have to help yourself too. I'm just saying. You think I couldn't say, oh, the PNM don't do nothing for me? I don't depend on nobody for nothing, you know. I'll go and make my representation and I'll go and try to see what I can do on my own. So if I get a little push in this direction, bet your bottom dollar, I'm making sure I get inside of the puzzle to make up the whole. You have to get up and get. So Trinidad and Tobago, that being said, I want you to be careful. Because you see, when people talk, some of us get angry. Over the weekend, I had conversations with young people, some of them that I know and some I don't. And one person outrightly tell me, well, you have to give me the other party, give me money, and so on and so on. You have to match that, how much you have. I want to tell you, when you get that, and it finish, you have any more to get? Is there any more that you will get? I just want to know, asking. So Trinidad and Tobago, I want to know if Tobago is locked on and listening.
They were locked on this morning when the lady called.
Okay. So I'm hoping that Tobago is locked on. So I just want to stop to take some calls from Tobago. I want to make sure you're locked on because I have a question to ask this morning. I want to ask a question because I want to tell Tobagonians, don't be fooled. I want to tell all you that, you know, and I will tell all you why I'm telling all you that this morning. So call me on 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391, 718-874-3860. Only Tobagonians. I only want to hear from Tobagonians. So, where's that?
Wait on top of it.
So I await. If I'm not getting any calls, that means that they're not hearing us. So hold on. Caller, good morning. Caller,
Tobago.
you're hearing us?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Thank you very much.
This is a Jacob too, eh?
I wonder if this is my Jacob.
Yeah.
Good morning, my darling. How you doing?
Not bad at all.
Nice.
Joe husband.
I know. From the time you say that, I don't catch it. How is Joan?
She's well.
Nice. Give her a kiss to me.
All right.
Okay, my darling. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
That's my family-in-law. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good. Are you calling from Tobago? I said Tobago only.
Oh, sure.
Right. Thank you very much. Follow the instructions. Caller, good morning.
Cousin, good morning, Miss Felix. Excellent program yesterday, and Tobago is still on the radio.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we are hearing you loud and clear. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. All right, so good. I am hoping that our Tobago family, I hope you're listening, everybody. I want to ask a question this early morning, because I know at 7 you're going. I said to you that a vote for Watson Duke is a vote for the UNC. I said it and I will continue to say it. I'm asking questions this morning. And I hope that Watson Duke can answer when he come on to this program. Mr. Duke, can you tell me if a member of the UNC who is a candidate for a constituency was in Tobago about a week or 2 weeks ago visiting with you? And would you mind to tell us what the conversation was about? And somebody tell me, a little birdie whisper in my ears, it's alleged, not too sure, that the visit took place by a short man. A man that is called some kind of short or shorty or something, some kind of short man. I'm asking a question this morning. And if you are not an agent of the UNC, what was the nature of the visit, Mr. Duke? I want you to tell the population when you come on for your show today. I want you to explain to them what was the nature of the visit. Good morning to Mr. Munilal. How are you this morning? I hope everything is fine.
You see this?
No.
Gosh.
I want to continue to say it. So when you're running and you're building roof and you're doing this and we keep asking, where are you getting the money from?
I'm going to send it to your email now.
Where are you getting the money from, Mr. Watson Juke? Now you start to get me a little scared. Is it that we're having a recurring of Ashwa Jack and the pumpkin seed and the okra seed and the cucumber seed? I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago, and especially Tobago, you have good representation. I saying that this morning. This ain't Bruce talking. This is Sharon Felix talking. So my political cap on, and I tell all you I'm in a mood. My campaign start long time. If y'all make a mistake and give up Ayanna Webster Roy, who have shown other members of parliament how to do it and how to service your constituency, let me tell all you something. All you're running straight into the hands of these people. Because I want to tell all you this. Up to now, they have not told us what vision they have. We have a pandemic in this country. I ain't studying nothing else, but I want to be alive. Up to now, these people have not told us how they're going to deal with it if given a chance. God forbid. We heard nothing about that. All I'm hearing now is the supporters rumbling and cussing like hell because they don't like what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
And the bacchanal and the pulling and the tugging. Imagine Trinidad and Tobago. You want to drop a candidate on me who running a brothel? So what you telling me going to happen? What is going on? What are the choices for candidates? Tell me. We have to be careful what we're doing. I listened to some of us saying about I don't care if there was Stephen, we was getting a little something, but for you to get a little something, it had to show when they go in with the bag of money and the car load and the trunk load, they must drop a little something for you to get confused and only real confused. Are we going to see 5-day weekends again? Are we going to always continue to say to the population, I was advised and I can't make no decision on my own? And I'm taking out at Suzette Low. Are we going to see the old faces that they condemn coming back in the Senate, going back in the ministries? Or is it that they want to come back to cover their tracks? I'm just asking questions this morning. And right now, I only want to talk to Tobago. Until after 7, I will come right back to Trinidad. I am pleading and asking you all to think of what you're doing. Tobago East and Tobago West, think of what you're doing. You have 2 hard-working women who have steered the cost of representation for Tobago. Do not be fooled. This man had an organization to run. Tell us what is the situation with that organization. What is the financial statements? Where are they? Show us what you did. Listen, my heart hurting me, you know. I don't say I want to migrate to Tobago and set up shop and spend some time. But if that is the case, I have to change my mind. I'm serious. So we have to be careful what we're doing. I want to open the lines for Tobago only. And when I say Tobago, I mean Tobago only. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, good morning.
Good morning, Mrs.
Morning, everybody. Morning. Sharon, as far as I'm concerned, and my friends and family, and some people who I know, according to the people for me and my house, put me to sleep until election morning and wake me up. Wake up, today's voting day. And I will go and I know exactly who I'm going to vote for. Not for traitors. Okay? PNM is going to be successful. I didn't hear the poll, but there was a poll. Maybe you had some time. You said 30. I say make it 31. Okay then. PNM all the way. Right.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Crosby. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon.
You need to load down your radio, darling.
Very well. Good morning, Mr. Bruce.
Good morning.
Well, Miss Sharon, you know where the $500 million gone. If they want to vote you, let them vote you in. Bye.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Archer. I'm good.
Brucey, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Archer, morning.
I like to hear your voice. How's daddy going?
Going good, man.
Mr. and Mrs. Worley, good morning. Mr. and Mrs. Regis, good morning. Penny, good morning. Mommy Sauce, good morning. Sharon?
Yes, sir.
And Bruce, Trinidad and Tobago. I want to say something this morning. In 1976, when Mr. Robinson started campaigning, I was taught in a group. The people will say that the PNM do this and the PNM do that, they build house and so on. The answer you will give, that is the right. And we go on out campaigning and Mr. Robinson won. In 1980, the DAC, anyhow will come and won the assembly. And we were taught, when people ask you what the assembly do for you, what the DAC do to you, and so on and so on, and you start talking and they say, that is the right. You know what Mr. Robinson tell us? When you go and they tell you that is the right, you're telling them rights only come by policies that we need. You understand me, Sharon? Your rights in the country only come when the government put policies in place. So when I hear some people say, when you go get to campaign and you say, well, PNM belongs, and they give you that, and they say, but that's not right. That is policies that PNM put in place.
Mr. Archer, call me back. We're going to the break. Okay. Call me back. So Trinidad and Tobago will be right back. Do not shift your dial, and Tobagonians are expecting you to call after.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our shows.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
This is the voice of the PNM. July 14th, tune into all major TV and radio stations, PNM's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel for our community campaign meetup, streaming from San Juan, Barataria, from 8 p.m.
PNM is the choice.
Feature addressed by Dr. Keith Rowley as he sets out the national plan for recovery, protection, and opportunity, and a powerful lineup of speakers.
It's the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police.
On July 14th, tune in, click, like, share, and vote PNM on August 10th.
Voting PNM.
Great is the PNM.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the street, 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade, this is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
Rest, relax, rejuvenate, and revitalization healing treatment for both males and females suffering from all aches and pains. A special offer for the month of July for $200. Choose from any one of these treatments: neck and shoulder massage, core circulation, and arthritic treatment. Contact 336-4935 or 492-7397 for more information.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. Or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Hello, this is Pastor Charles from the Upper Room Ministry. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for a time of prayer and intercession. I want you to know that we are going to have a TIME time in the presence of God, lifting up our nation, lifting up our families in prayer. I'm looking forward, my God, for you to join with me. Praise God, every Wednesday, praise God, praying for our nation, praying for our families, praying for our children. Join with me every Wednesday at 12 midnight. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM. God bless you.
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Rice Club, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
This ad brought to you by the PNM.
All will be fine. Look, we made the right choice every time. Still a job to be done and a race to be won, and we know we will win every time. Just keep the faith, heads up high. We're together in this, you and I. Yes, the job will be done and the race will be won, and we know we will win every time. And we go vote for the love of we country. We go vote to protect the treasury. Vote. It's only Dr. Rowley, the right choice for TNT. PNM is the choice, PNM is the voice, PNM all the way on election day is the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police. Hey.
On August 10th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. It's 6:49 a.m. We're getting ready for the news at 7 in a while, and the ads coming up first, then the news. So I continue to take your calls from Tobago. And I know why I'm asking the questions, you know. Watson Duke, you need to answer. You need to answer us. We want to know. Because I am looking at a document here this morning sent to me. It is alleged. I don't know if it's truth, but it's alleged. All right? And in the document, I'm seeing constituency, and this would have been taken out of a document purporting, alleged from the UNC, constituencies and candidate. They have San Fernando West, Senator Sean Sobers, Siparia, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, St. Anne's, Kenya Charles, St. Augustine, Senator Kadisha Amming, St. Joseph, Lieutenant Colonel Aloy Hunt, Tabakit, Senator Anita Haynes, Toko Sandy Grandi, was that a scene green? Something green, I'm not seeing that good at all. Tunapuna, David Naked, Tobago East, Watson Duke, and Tobago West, Tasha Burris, Tasha Burris. People, all you better be careful, you know. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, sweetie pie.
Hey, good morning, my darling. How you doing?
I am good. Good morning, Brucey Lovey. Morning. And good morning to everyone else who's listening. Sharon, well, you already know where I'm at. Everyone at my house on the same beat. And my mantra is, ungratefulness is worse than obia, and if it can break, don't fix it. So you have a blessed day. Much love.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Archer?
Well, Sharon?
Mm-hmm.
And I will say good morning again. Sharon, let me go straight to the fact. Sharon, if you have a daughter, asking her a question. And Bruce, asking her the same question.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago asking her the same question. If you have a daughter, dating somebody, person coming in by you and them going on good, everything good. But one morning, you see a police vehicle in front of you, asking for John. You say, what John? What John what? They want John. They have a warrant for John. You might both say, sir, what do you want for? For rape. You don't rape somebody and blah, blah, blah. Will you allow this man? You have three children in your house, eh? Will you allow this same man to come in your house with the three girl children, or one, with nobody else home? Answer me the question. Will you allow this man to come in your place, knowing that they locked him up for rape? Or come in your house? Will you leave him alone home with the daughter? No one answer me. Say yes or no, or shake your head. If you shake your head, I'm going to know yes. If you go across, I'm going to know it's no. Because Sharon, when I walk the road and I talk to some people, and I hearing what Mr. Duke telling people, or what activists for PDP say, that Mr. Duke is innocent until proven guilty. Them is mad. Them is crazy people. Them is mad people. They say the man innocent until proven guilty. But Sharon, let me tell you something. When they say TNMA do nothing for Tobagonian and TNMA do nothing for you and so on, when you go in Roxbury now, and you look at Roxbury, you stand up and watch, put your hand in your pocket and stand up and watch. Because I'm a proud countryman. Who say that now?
Mr. Archer, we have to go to the break and then the news.
Right. But Sharon, don't be afraid. Tobago is in good hands and we're not moving from there.
Thank you very much.
With us on the Street 919 FM. Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
This is the voice of the PNM. July 14th, tune in to all major TV and radio stations, PNM's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel for our community campaign meetup, streaming from San Juan, Barataria, from 8 p.m.
PNM is the choice.
Feature addressed by Dr. Keith Rowley as he sets out the national plan for recovery, protection, and opportunity, and a powerful lineup of speakers.
It's the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police.
On July 14th, tune in, click, like, share, and vote PNM on August 10th.
Before 10 p.m.
Great is the PNM.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the Street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade. This is the 2020 general election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 general election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
There is nothing better than seeing your child happy, and the decision to create happy moments is yours. Latigen 3 with L. Comfortis helps you nurture that happiness with probiotics that helps you protect their tummy, vitamins and minerals for girls, and DHA for their brain development. Latigen 3, growing up happy. Latigen 3 growing up is not a breast milk substitute. It is specially suited for young children from 1 year onward.
Happy Hour is back at Jenny's on the Boulevard. This time, we're not offering 10%, but 30% off drinks. Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get 30% off beers, Carib, Stag, Caribbean, Guinness, and Heineken. 30% off rum, White Oak, Black Label, Absolute Vodka, and Blue Vodka. 30% off cocktails, margaritas, mojitos, Jenny's Long Island Iced Tea, and daiquiris. Also enjoy 10% discount every Friday and Saturday on sushi. And guess what? Our COVID specials remain. Ask for specials on takeout. Specials include 12% off all government ministry orders, 20% off desserts. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Feel like dining? Our in-house dining is back. Visit Jenny's on the Boulevard today. And do not forget to ask for specials. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
This ad brought to you by the PNM.
PNM is the choice, PNM is the voice, PNM all the way on election day is the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police, hey.
On August 10th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Persons are reminded that to be eligible to vote for the upcoming 2020 parliamentary elections, you must be registered. Remember, if your ID card has expired or is due to expire, it is valid until December 31st, 2020. Is your name on the list of electors? Have you recently changed address? Please visit your registration area office to ensure that you are registered to vote. For further information, log on to www.ebctt.com or call 627-1516 or 627-0745. To vote is your right, but you must be registered. A message from the Elections and Boundaries Commission, your partners in democracy.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
News from the famous news. Hard talk, real talk on the street. 919 FM.
News from the street. 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. news on the street 919 FM and online TV and Iowa TV. In the headlines, the Prime Minister accuses the United National Congress of buying votes. Government refutes claims of PNM supporters getting exemptions. The incumbent MP for Pointe-à-Pierre constituency assures residents the Petrotrin refinery will be reopened. And internationally,
Florida records over 15,000 new coronavirus cases in 24 hours.
And now for the details. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has accused the United National Congress of buying votes for TNT $300 as part of this attempt to ensure success in the August 10th general election. Dr. Rowley made the allegations during the People's National Movement's first virtual political meeting Saturday night at the Bacatel Community Center in Diego Martin. The Prime Minister reminded citizens that under Trinidad and Tobago's laws, it is an offense to pay people to vote. More so, he said, your vote is worth more than $300. Dr. Rowley urged the population to stay far away from the UNC's leader, Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, and her party, which he described as a kindergarten class. In other news, the Minister of National Security, Stuart Young, says there is absolutely no truth to claims that the People's National Movement is allowing their supporters to access preferential treatment when it comes to the exemption process in Trinidad and Tobago. Responding to accusations in the public domain, Young called the idea mischievous. He said it is very, very irresponsible, but not surprising for the opposition and for the leader of the opposition to be launching this attack on this process. Young assured that all the decisions regarding the border closure have been transparent, legal, and in the best interest of the citizenry. He added that everything about the process is to protect the population of 1.4 million people here in Trinidad and Tobago. Also in the news, incumbent MP for the Pointe-à-Pierre constituency, UNC Chairman David Lee, is assuring residents that his party intends to reopen the shut-down Petrotrin refinery. He gave this assurance at his walkabout in the area over the weekend. Lee said with or without the OWTU, the refinery will be back. He said the refinery is the life and blood of Trinidad and Tobago, especially to the Pointe-à-Pierre constituency. Lee accuses the candidate for the area, MSJ political leader David Abdullah, of doing nothing for the area even when he was a part of the OWTU. And now for a look at international news with Jason Thomas.
Florida has registered a state record of 15,299 new coronavirus cases in 24 hours. The state, with just 7% of the U.S. population, surpassed the previous daily record held by California. Florida, which began lifting coronavirus restrictions in May, has proved vulnerable due to tourism and an elderly population. It figures eclipse the worst daily rates seen in New York in April. Florida also registered an additional 45 deaths. And that was a look at our international news for this morning.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad, Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, mainly sunny, hazy and breezy at times, despite a few isolated showers. Tonight will be mostly clear. There is a significant concentration of Saharan dust in the atmosphere. Sensitive persons are advised to exercise caution. Seas moderate, waves 1.5 meter occasionally, 2 meters in open waters, less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. It is currently 33 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 32 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And now for a recap of our headlines. The Prime Minister accuses the United National Congress of buying votes. Government refutes claims of PNM supporters getting exemptions. The incumbent MP for the Pointe-à-Pierre constituency assures residents the Petrotrin refinery will be reopened. And internationally,
Florida records over 15,000 new coronavirus cases in 24 hours.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. news on the Street 919 FM and online at Iowa TV. Stay tuned for Tobago News at 9. I am Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
Sinners who has hurt all mankind, just save his own belief. One love. What about a one heart? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning, one love. So shall it be in the end. One heart. Alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright.
All right, so we are back. Let me see something going on here. All right, so we are back, Trinidad and Tobago, and we're live on YouTube, Street live stream. What's going on here? Street live stream, also on Iowa TV on the YouTube, and on Facebook, the Street 919 FM. All right, so you have no reason not to find us. So you're seeing us live and up in your face in the TV. If you know, these days smart TVs are the way to go, because you have on the smart TV, once you have internet, you have all the YouTube apps on the TV, and you just go into it, and you know, so you don't no longer need to use the HDMI cord to join your laptop or your computer to the TV. Everything is right there. So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back, and I would have asked Tobago to call in because I wanted to ask the question before they go off at 7. So I know that some Tobagonians still continue to be with us because they're on the internet. They're using their Facebook or YouTube to look at us, so they can continue to listen, and if they want to feel pleased, they can call. All right? But it doesn't stop us from asking the questions. And I read that little document for what Tobago East and West doing under the UNC, in the UNC document. Or little bit fooled, you know. Do not be fooled.
I thought they had no candidates for Tobago.
Oh, all right. But again, the question I asked this morning, I hope Tobago answered me. What was the meeting about? What was the meeting about? Tell us. We want to know. All you feel, all you could hide. People doesn't know what's going on. So Trinidad and Tobago, let's go into our business of this morning. In Trinidad, we're going to Trinidad business. Right? Let me see this. Where is it? Hey. New faces at the polls. Keith Scotland, PNM, I reject gang culture. A jack of all trades. New faces at the poll. Dave Tanku. A jack of all trades. All right. So Trinidad and Tobago, Rowley UNC will take TNT to IMF, stating that he kept his promise not to take Trinidad and Tobago to the IMF Monetary Fund, International Monetary Fund, IMF. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said the United National Congress, UNC, would take the country to the IMF if re-elected in the August 10th general election. Addressing a virtual People's National Movement, PNM, political meeting at Bacatel Community Center in Diego Martin on Saturday night, Dr. Rowley said, I say to you tonight that if you put God out your thoughts and allow those jokers on the other side to have the responsibility for Trinidad and Tobago's affair, and they put together their mishmash and their stupidity that they're promising you in their popularity quests, you will be guaranteed to end up at the IMF. Guaranteed. You will be guaranteed to end up at the IMF. The Prime Minister said if this were to happen, many of the government's social programs would have to go because IMF would not fund that. You see the 87,000 people on the government payroll that we have kept to keep people in jobs, the IMF is not going to fund that. You see the water rates and the gate that we're funding now while we're borrowing the way we are now, the IMF is not going to fund that. And then you will know where barley grow. The best thing is for this country to stay as far as possible from Kamla Prasad Bisesa and her kindergarten class, said Dr. Rowley. The Prime Minister said the government kept 87,000 public servants employed during the COVID-19 pandemic when the country was on lockdown. It kept Caribbean Airlines and hotel employees on the payroll, as well as paid benefits to the vulnerable groups of persons affected by COVID-19. We put ourselves in serious debt to be able to give ourselves a chance to survive when this is over, he said. Trade unions begging unreasonable. Being. Oh, shit. Well, I did that begging. Well, it should be begging unreasonable. Felix. Damn it in hell. I see it. Rowley said there were employment consequences to the trade union's demands. It is not easy to keep everybody in a job. Those persons on the government payroll have something to be thankful for up front, that they have a job. We do not have the resources to pay them at the level that all of us would like to pay them at. Whenever the circumstances are right, rest assured that public servants will get what is due to them, he said. It is not for the people who have jobs to disrupt and break up the country because they want some more and put the lives of those who have nothing at risk. There are many people in this country who have nothing, he added. The Prime Minister said there were some households in which the only money coming in was what they received from the Ministry of Social Development in grants and other benefits. Think about those people and think about us as a country borrowing to spend the way that we are, since we can only do so much of that, he said. Rowley said this government borrowed $6 billion to pay public servants back pay in the hard start of September 2015. So when you hear union leaders saying that this government is wicked, this government is disrespectful because we have not given public servants anything, ask them since when you call in $6 billion nothing. He said, and today we are in a pandemic that is causing the Ministry of Finance to look for $20 billion that we never expected to have to find. That thing making noise. Just remember that this country's position under the PNM is that we are all in this together. He added, the Prime Minister said there were 3 demons facing the country: indiscipline, indecisiveness, and inaction. Those are the 3 demons that will damage our prospects going forward, he added. The one thing you know is that this PNM government has been making decisions for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. So tonight I can stand on this platform and tell you without fear of contradiction that there is nobody in my government who is running from the police. There is nobody in my government who has used the office during the last 5 years to further their own interests, he said. He said the government was doing more with less, and Diego Martin could attest to that because government in the last 5 years had constructed the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, Caronage Fishing Complex, Four Roads Community Center, which was close to completion, as was the health center on Wendy Fitzwilliam Boulevard. And the sun had been turned for the Diego Martin Regional Corporation headquarters and for the Diego Martin overpass. UNC buying votes. The Prime Minister accused the UNC of using the money that they thief to offer $300 bribes to the electorate to corruptly vote them into office. Their solution in this election is to spend as much money that they thief to come into the constituencies and pay you $300 for your vote. Let me say to every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, under the laws of Trinidad and Tobago, it is an offense to pay somebody to vote. But secondly, your vote is worth more than $300, and anybody who is paying you to vote is insulting you and your intelligence. And your children's future is at risk in the hands of any such person. The one question you must ask them is where that money is coming from. You know the answer already, but still ask them the question. That is the money they thief, that they're now bringing out, and their friends who help them thief it, paying to get them back into office to continue the thieving. That is what you're facing, you know. They want to get back into government to stop the numerous criminal operations at the police against them for their misconduct, he said. Trinidad and Tobago. While I read Anna Randas wrote a story on behalf of Kamla Persad-Bissessar. I had to say it, so you know. It is alleged. Kamla hits back at Prime Minister. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is a desperate man whose rant is that of a loser whom the population is ready to vote out, says opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar. The former Prime Minister fired back at Rowley's claim that the United National Congress UNC is buying votes for $300 in a bid to win the August 10th general election. At the People's National Movement PNM first virtual political meeting at the Bacatel Community Center, Diego Martin, on Saturday, Dr. Rowley claimed the UNC was bribing the electorate. Those are the words of a desperate man who knows the people of Trinidad and Tobago are ready to vote him and his incompetent bunch out of office, stated Persad-Bissessar in response to questions via email. She stated that the people are ready to vote out the Rowley government and they do not have to pay to exercise their democratic right to vote because they are fed up of the suffering. Bruce? And Trinidad and Tobago. So why is there $300 banting about? I wouldn't say who tell me, but people say they're getting that to walk through the communities. I don't know. So them people like confusion. The people of Trinidad and Tobago have suffered for 5 years under Keith Rowley. We are sure that people are fed up with poor governance. They want proper representation and a government that cares about addressing their needs. Persad-Bissessar also addressed claims by Rowley that the UNC wants to get back into government to stop the numerous police investigations against them. The Prime Minister is grasping at straws. His latest rant really shows how desperate they are. After close to $300 billion spent and nothing to show for it, and nothing to improve the lives of people, and that is the best he could come up with, I am confident the people of Trinidad and Tobago will see through his desperate attempts at distraction. Persad-Bissessar stated that the people will be voting for the UNC because it has a plan and vision to take Trinidad and Tobago forward. Papa, open the borders, open the bars, extend the hours, punching and lime, rum in your IV. She noted that the UNC has put forward a plan to create 50,000 new jobs and put more money in people's pocket by lowering their taxes. So how will the country run? When we have big, mighty USA, how many people home, job losses? How are you going to employ 50,000 people and lower the taxes? How are we going to keep Trinidad and Tobago afloat? We don't see taxes on land and so on was not collected because of these people. And sure, when you go to look for your property, next thing I can't find it. All you're good, yes? You on? Right. She noted that the UNC has put forward a plan to create 50,000 new jobs and put more money in the people's pocket by lowering the taxes. We are confident that they will place their trust in us as we have a plan to move Trinidad and Tobago forward. In us, the UNC, they will trace their place in the UNC, in Olia. She stated, Prasad Bissessa further responded to Rowley's criticism of the UNC's National Economic Transformation Master Plan. Papa, did you hear Dr. Rowley or anyone on his team speak about their plan to take us out of this mess they put us in? Oh God, Kamla.
What mess they put we in?
Kamla Prasad Bissessa from 2010 to 2015. From 2010 to 2015, when this government takeover was a whole heap of tata. I want to say the raw word. You forget your governor came to the Minister of Finance, call him Imber, to tell him we had money for 2 days. But what I hear in here. They'd continue with their blame Kamla mantra. But just like prior to 2015, they had no plans, and they still have no plans. Prasad Bissessa stated that the UNC's plan set out specific projects and deliverables with measurable targets. Yes, give back the $500 to the children for the baby making. That is one of the plans for them to thief more. While they give you $6 million, they thief $26 million, right? Come back again with all the hamper distribution and how much money was spent for that. So while and they like to talk about all their friends and all the PNM friends and family, but forget the friends and family are you who, if the bill was 20 billion, it coming up to 60 billion after we done with it, right? I want to remind all you that, I want to remind all you that the Prime Minister's resident, the diplomatic center, was paying for water because they throw concrete and seal off the stopcock so it couldn't open at all. It was really a stopcock. It stopped. So, she added that it is focused on creating employment after massive job losses under the PNM. Watch my mouth. What want to come out? I have to control my lips. We show clearly how we intend to create 50,000 new jobs. We can examine it yourself, and I encourage all citizens to do so. And go to uncplan2020.com, she added. Go into it now. Prasad Bissessa stated that Trinidad and Tobago was already in bad shape pre-COVID-19 due to the government's mismanagement, incompetence, and inability to govern. Before COVID-19 under Rowley, more than 60,000 jobs were lost. When COVID hit, even more were sent home and businesses closed down. Do you know that there are still thousands waiting for the salary relief grant? People cannot put food on the table, but they're boasting and patting themselves on the back. But let me tell Kamla, because of the look, Lord, control my tongue. Because of the set of big stones that have to pass, and people who play in politics in some of these places, some of these salary grants taking a little longer than ever to be given. And all the people who got, you ain't saying enough, all the thousands of people who got, but some, it going through a real, very fine hole in the needle for them to get it. Because politics playing in the ministry. Yes, I saying it. And I hope the PS listening this morning, especially in the social services. Only a set of politics and games playing. Give the people their grants. Stop playing politics and give the people their grants. That is what you all need to do. I saying it. So, and for what worse, mocking our citizens abroad who have been stranded for expressing their anguish at their abandoned at being abandoned by this government. They really have no shame, said Prasad Bisesa. You know, there's a process, and we have to follow the process. And let me tell you why we have to follow the process. I want to thank you very much, Massachusetts. Where is it? Last night, Massachusetts sent me something. Not that I did not know, but I know. You opened the borders too early, prematurely. And, oh gosh, only wait now, man. And you know what will happen to us?
Back to square one in the city of Atlanta, which announced just moments ago it is preparing to shut back down due to the surge in coronavirus cases there. They are returning to phase one of reopening, which means residents must stay home except for essential trips. Only essential businesses and city services can operate. Now, this is the biggest move yet by a major city in the opposite direction here of progress. It comes as the president grows more and more detached from reality on this and detached from his top medical expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci. Here's President Trump just hours ago. He was speaking in the state of Florida. He was actually there for a fundraiser and an event on drugs. But it happens to be the place where coronavirus cases are growing faster than any country on earth. 1,237%.
Let her tell you how much it is.
Any country on earth. Up 1,237% since May 1st.
I wonder if you all just heard what I just played. So when Kamala Prasad Bisesa making all the bacchanal and telling you about, oh, borders must open and we must take in everybody, the country has to be very careful. And you're taking the people as beds become available at all the centers. Remember, it's a domino effect. So when you start here, you will go down there, and then you reach there, and then you send home.
A lot of people don't understand that. I had to actually sit my partner down the other day and explain that to him, because his attitude was, but there ain't nobody in the oh gosh, the footballers
we have
thing. I say, but there's a step down. You can't put people.
That is not a hospital.
You can't put people there.
They go in, once they come in, they have to be quarantined. If while they're being quarantined, they find out they have the virus, you have to send them to, these are the I don't understand. What more you want us to see?
There is no country in the entire world that dealt with the coronavirus as Trinidad and Tobago did. And you all have to come to the reality that is what it is. Many places in the world you are not hearing about no step-down facility. It's straight hospital.
They don't even have separate and apart from the hospital. Everybody going into one place, and that's what causing the big spread.
My family in New York was telling you, Franco, when they was telling them they had no room at the hospital, letting people stay home to quarantine, and that causing all the bacchanal, because some of the people who are infected going outside and mingling with other people. You all not seeing what it is? Let us take the politics out of this. This is life and death. Trinidad is fortunate to be able to have facilities where we can step down the cases of the virus when it needs to be. So you was infected, you're not infected again. Okay, you have to quarantine now. We put you in a step down facility to quarantine. Okay, we test you again. There is nothing. There's another facility, and then you go home. Come on. Forget the politics.
We're going to a break. We're coming back. I mean, not a break. We're going to pay the ads. We're coming back. But that's a big word.
Let's talk on the street. The official station that defends the nation.
This is the voice of the PNM. July 14th, tune into all major TV and radio stations, PNM's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel for our community campaign meetup, streaming from San Juan Barataria from 8 p.m. PNM is the choice. Feature addressed by Dr. Keith Rowley as he sets out the national plan for recovery, protection, and opportunity, and a powerful lineup of speakers.
It's the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police.
On July 14th, tune in, click, like, share, and vote PNM on August 10th.
Before 10 p.m.
Great is the PNM.
But wait, who's sending me this text? Hurricane warning, be prepared? Denzel, stop rushing the car! A hurricane coming!
Mona, calm down. We just need to prepare. We must stock batteries and candles and charge our emergency lights in case we lose power.
That means we have to arrange a backup supply for Daddy respirator.
Yes, and before the storm hits, we must unplug all our electrical equipment. If we need to evacuate, remember to shut off the electricity at the main panel.
Yes, because you know here does flood. Come. Let us move the appliances upstairs. Come.
Us, okay.
Wait! Denzel, don't unplug them thing with your wet hand. Yourself.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. Geotech, the power to make it work.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade, this is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
It's so long we're home. I have run out of clothes. I'm waiting for the Fab and J Expo to open.
Well, they're actually open already.
Finally. I was waiting for them since March.
And yes, I agree. I've been craving for the Indian food from Tandoori King.
I'll have dinner at Dosa's Diner, and I'll have dessert at Nanu's Coffee.
Listen, we could now dine in their food court area.
All you think about is food, huh? But I can shop there. I have to buy some shalwa and matching jewelry and shoes. You know.
They also just added 5 more vendors with all new goods.
When are they starting?
What?
Fab India Expo, of course.
The Fab India Expo is open opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. Check us out today.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
This ad brought to you by the PNM.
Sign my name with a golden pen, a golden pen. Sign my name, sign my name. With a golden anyway, we vote in PNM. Sign my name, it's a PNM pen, a PNM pen, a PNM pen. How will you sign my name? It's a PNM pen, we vote in PNM.
On August 10th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back, but we have to do some obituaries. We're going to do that now, and then we will continue our conversation and then to take your calls. So do not shift your dial.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Queen Anne Charles, formerly of Three Hands, Labrie, who departed this life on Saturday, the 4th of July, 2020 in Brooklyn, New York. She'll be lovingly remembered as the mother of Claire and Gregory Charles, sister of Margaret and Magnus Charles, grandmother of Jasmine, Forrest, Spencer, and Leanne Charles, great-grandmother of two, aunt of Vern, Carol, Michelle, Makiba, Sherlock, Hollis, Mureen, and many others. Relative of the Anderson and Charles families, friend of many. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the late Queen Anne Charles will be cremated in New York and a memorial service will be held next year. We have also been asked to announce the passing of Norma Gregory, aka Fats of Labrie, who departed this life at the age of 67 years on Wednesday, the 8th of July, 2020, at the San Fernando General Hospital. She'll be lovingly remembered as the daughter of John and Monica Gregory, wife of the late Rudolph Elliott, mother of Avalon Gregory Giddens of the USA, and David, adopted, grandmother of Aaron Giddens of the USA, sister of Raymond, Glenroy, Gerald, Kent, Andre, Wilma, Cynthia, St. Clair of Grenada, Maureen McFarlane of the USA, and June, niece of Raymond and Verdi Batiste and Hollis Calise, aunt of 20, great-aunt of 22, great-great-aunt of 4, mother-in-law of Hugh Giddens of the USA, sister-in-law of Samuel McFarlane of the USA, Joseph Thomas, Pearl and Carol Gregory, relative of the Gregory, Batiste, Wilson, and Mark of the USA families, friend of many. The funeral service for the late Norma Gregory, aka Fats, will take place on Monday, the 13th of July, 2020 at 2 p.m. at the Elite Funeral Home Chapel, Main Road, Newlands, Point Fortin, thence to the Labrie Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
Just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street919FM.com.
The Titans of Democracy on the Street 919 FM.
We'll be fine. Look, we make the right choice every time. Still a job to be done. done and a race to be won, and we know we will win every time. Just keep the faith, heads up high. We're together in this, you and I. Yes, the job will be done and the race will be won, and we know we will win every time. And we go vote for the love of we country. We go vote to protect the treasury. Vote is only Dr. Only the right choice for TNT. Is the choice, B&M is the voice, B&M. Only way on election day is the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the party, say hey. Introducing my friend, the General, Sasha. We voting pioneer. Anyway, right choice, proud leader. The battle for our nation, your life matter, yeah. Real leadership, yo, we promise you forever. Vote me and them and everything will be much better, yeah. Strength and honor in 5 years of government. Never again will we allow mismanagement. Me and them is here to say their love is permanent. Loyal to the flag and never bow to establishment. Who them try to trick and sell out? But them care by my vote, me not bow out. Them better move when we're the army a run out. All these deceitful people will get put out. Dr. Rowley, a leader phenomenal. The UNC full of pirates and criminal. Send for the dog, cause the state is critical. Searching to perform, and this country's political structure. Send for the doctor again. It's a golden pen, a golden pen. Sign my name, yeah. It's a golden. Anyway, we vote in P&M. Sign my name, it's a P&M pen, a P&M pen, a P&M pen. How are you sign my name? It's a P&M pen. We vote in P&M. Hey, P&M is a P&M power. A positive healing power. Moving forward together. Introducing Rishi, my brother.
All of we is one family. All of we is one family. Working together to build this country. When the world was breaking, everyone agreed. When the world was breaking, we happy for see. And that is why we voted for our country.
Super. Red. Sprinkly water. Red. This is on the air. Red. Sweetest in the air. Red. Sprinkle everywhere. Red. Well, your body say hey. Red. When you got the ice, say when you rock, when you rock, when you rock, when you rock, when you walk. Water. Sprinkle it all over. Sprinkle. 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 Sprinkle.
We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your P&M finger, Lord. We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your P&M finger. Hey, no set a chatty, no set a talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye, it's time to walk. P&M for the people, P&M for the poor. With P&M and Dr. Rowley, poor will be no more. We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your P&M finger, Lord. We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your P&M finger. Hey, how could you run a country with lies and corruption? Just said Dr. Rowley to end the recession. No more Analytica to mark on nobody. And we don't want you to come close to the treasury. Dr. Rowley, who we voted for? Dr. Rowley, who we voted for? Dr. Rowley. Dr. Rowley, tell me, what is the symbol, the balize? What is the symbol, the balize? And who we voting for? P&M. I say, who we voting for? P&M. Hey, reading, hear me now. Hey, reading.
All right. Trinidad and Tobago. We are back. 7:45 a.m. Today is the 13th of July 2020. Well, let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something, right? When I hear this, Trinidad's get hot.
Music.
So in San Fernando West,
So when you vote, use your
we rejecting Senator Sean Sobers.
So when you vote,
and we voting Faris Alwari.
Chatty, no set at talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye. It's time to walk. PNM for the people, PNM for the poor. With PNM and Dr. Rowley, war will be no more. We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your PNM finger, Lord. We see it hope, we see it future.
I want to get it right, Liz. But I'm just telling you, on the 10th of August, you're going to reject. There's a lineup, you know. And what I'm calling here is from what I get from the people and them lists.
Close to the treasury.
Separia, reject Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Reject it, reject it, reject it. In St. Anne's, reject Kenya Charles. Who is that?
What is December?
In St. Augustine, reject, reject, reject Senator Khadijah Amin. And in St. Joseph, we want to tell them hunting season closed. Reject Lieutenant Colonel Aloy Hunt. Reject it.
Impossible for he. So
in Tabakit, we rejecting Senator Anita Haynes. We don't want that.
So when you vote, use your BNF.
Toko Sandy Grandi.
We see it future.
It's Nablia Green, or is that so they pronounce the person name? That we are seeing, I can't see that one blood.
Dr. Rowley.
Huh?
Must be
something green. We don't want that at all in Toko Sandy Grandi. Good morning, Mr. Roger Monroe. That's the PNM. Tuna Puna, reject the naked. Naked, David Naked.
We see it future, so when you vote, use your PNM finger.
In Tobago East, I tell you what on the UNC slate.
Use your
in Tobago East, I don't know where it come from. It is alleged. Looking so.
No set at all.
Watson Duke, reject that. Outright reject that.
For the people.
In Tobago West, reject it.
We no more. We see it hope.
Tasha Barris or Barris. It's Boris.
Finger, Lord, we see it.
Reject that.
We see it future, so when you vote.
That is the list. That is part of the list.
How could you run a country with lies and corruption?
And all you, they have a UNC cabal. I don't know who is the owner of the page. But when you read it, oh good, bacchanal. All I'm saying to Trinidad and Tobago, stay focused.
Who we voted?
Stay focused.
Dr. Rowley.
I want to tell you.
What is this in Bali Balize?
Thank you.
What is this in Bali Balize?
Tell them, Impulse.
Voting for PNM.
Tell them again.
Voting for PNM.
And again.
You know, he's a man of class and integrity. His vision is building a new society. No task, impossible for he. So who we voting for? Dr. Rowley. See it hope. In future, so when you vote,
tell them.
Finger love, we see it hope.
What you seeing?
Yeah, so when you vote, use your PNM finger, everything.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, call me up on 342-0081. 771-1791 466-5391 718-874-3860. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, how are you today?
Good morning, I'm good.
Yes, PNM all the way, Sharon. Sharon, these people and them who supposedly want to assist Kamala Prasad Bisesa, I recall these are the same people who was in trouble with the venues when some of them was in jail, you know. And it was the same PNM administration who were going to get released, you know. So I consider that at a level of ungratefulness to the max, you know. Sharon, may I suggest something, please? Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Seeing how people doesn't take the COVID-19 seriously, is it possible that you could play some clippings of what's going on in these states? Because apparently some people still believe that everything humpy-dory. People not social distances when they're having political meeting. They're sitting too close together, particularly for a particular party. So apparently, I think we had to scare the devil out of people in this country. If you And Bruce Wayne every morning could put their little clipping number going on with the COVID-19 now. Because apparently people don't understand. And TV6 have this habit now, every week, they playing people crying and pleading to the government, oh, the government don't care. The government they bring home last week. The same situation with Atlanta, Georgia.
Felix, good morning.
Hold on, caller. Caller, do quickly. We have a lot of callers on the line, so wrap up quickly. Caller?
Only to find out that area is high in COVID. I want to know how the government going to arrange that lady to bring that lady home. For to attend the funeral in Tobago. So you see, if they could play a clipping of COVID, we're going on in the United States with the COVID-19 situation, it will make people think twice who to vote for. Thank you.
Caller, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning.
Bruce Wayne. Miss Felix, the PDP in Tobago is a UNC party. I want to know what Rudal Munilal was doing home by Shorty with Watson Ju.
Caller, you have to say alleged. You was there, you know that?
It is not no allegation. 2 weeks ago.
You living in Tobago?
He was home by Shorty in Mason Hall with Watson Ju.
Caller.
The PDP is a UNC party, and I want Tobagonians to know that. Who financing Watson Ju?
Yeah,
who is financing Watson Ju in Tobago?
Caller, you asking
the
questions.
UNC.
Well, I asked the question this morning, so you asking the same
I
question.
want Tobagonians to be aware of
but
them.
I didn't call no names, eh? I don't know. You
and this is not no allegation. It is a fact. Because I saw him.
Lord Father Jesus. But I didn't know that other people. Anyhow, you see me, let me go take my calls. I enable now. Caller, good morning. Caller, Jenny. Oh God, only I get kind of confused. I come here and ask the question this morning, but I didn't call it. Oh Lord Jesus. Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, Mr. Chancellor Group. Miss Felix, before I say my thing, I just want to wish Nubia, she's 9 years old today, Nubia Hall in Tanapuna, happy and strong. Miss Felix, she listens to your program every morning. She's 9, eh?
Happy birthday, Nubia.
Yeah, she say, don't listen anxious. You only asking the grandmother. She ain't call yet. So Nubia call, happy and strong. Miss Felix, listen up. I'll let you know to the 50,000 jobs that Ms. Prasad Bissessa is offering. And I'll tell you why people may believe under their tenure in 2010 to 15. What they did, the GHRS, the Government Human Resource Service, they were doing the work parallel to Service Commission and hired thousands and thousands of young people. However, they couldn't give them the same job description as Service Commission. So they call them business BOAs, business operation assistants. And they were working in the ministries on short-term contract, which is illegal, month to month, 3 months, 6 months. And they were paid even a higher salary than the normal clerk or typist in the ministry. What was happening, those persons are the ones who would have had to go home when Dr. Rowley and they came to office because they had no contract. Other than that, those persons, young persons, they couldn't even get a bank account. They couldn't buy nothing in no store, nothing, because they couldn't get a job letter. And the next thing too, they weren't paying their national insurance.
Jenny, hold it there. We're going to the ad. Stay right there. We'll be back.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
This is the voice of the PNM. July 14th, tune in to all major TV and radio stations, PNM's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel for our community campaign meetup, streaming from San Juan Barataria from 8 p.m.
PNM is the choice.
Feature addressed by Dr. Keith Rowley as he sets out the national plan for recovery, protection, and opportunity, and a powerful lineup of speakers.
It's the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the bodies.
On July 14th, tune in, click, like, share, and vote PNM on August 10th.
Vote in PNM.
great is the PNM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Gapman Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gapman Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268. The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the Street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade. This is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
From here to home, if our home's your heart's desire, one filled with love and harmony.
TTMF will help you
to find your way easily.
with quick
Financing, low deposits, and the best interest rates. TTMF, you're on your way. Take it straight to your front gate.
Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited, from here to home.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
This is Reverend Dr. Glenroy Frank inviting you to tune in every Monday evening at 6:15 for the Light and Life Outreach program. This program is sponsored by the People's Pentecostal Church. So come join us live and hear this word of God that is able to build and to strengthen your life. The Light and Life Outreach program every Monday, 6:15. God bless you.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance, beat all talk.
This ad brought to you by the PNM.
We voting PNM. Anyway, right choice, proud leader. The battle for our nation, your life matter, yeah. Real leadership, yo, we promise you forever, whoa. Vote PNM and everything will be much better, yeah. Strength and honor in 5 years of government. Never again will we allow mismanagement. PNM is here to stay their love, it's permanent. Loyal to the flag and never bow to establishment. Who them try fi trick and sell out, but them can't buy my vote, me na bow out. Them better move when we're the army a run out. All these deceitful people will get burn out. Dr. Rowley, a leader phenomenal. The UNC full up of pirates and criminal. Send for the dog, cause the state is critical. Searching to perform by this country's political structure. Send for the doctor again.
On August 10th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Talk your talk,
but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street, 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the titans of democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Because should you call these elections whilst thousands of citizens of our country are outside of the country, you'll be disenfranchised and you take away their...
What?
Just drink your man, get on my face.
Oh, you say you're a bad man because you're a rape girl. You're seeing so much girl, you can touch girl. You wanna watch girl, but you get greedy, you have to snatch girl. A man, I want we don't rape girl, we get girl. Talk about you're a bad man and you want to hold on girl, rape girl and west girl. You mad? Well, yo, some man not for a girl. Walk on the town and boast. I want to rape, take a girl name, go tie them up on a post. If you want to rape girl, well in for a heavy load. We go take a gun, put it in your back and pull it together, let it explode and tell them you want to rape. Take this. You want to rape. Take this. You want to rape. Take this. Look around the home and sticky cats. You want to rape. Take this. You want to rape. You want to rape. Take
Where's the high? We see your future, so when you vote, use your P and the finger, Lord, we see it hope. We see your future, so when you vote, use your P and the finger. Hey, no set a chatty, no set a talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye, it's time to walk. PNM for the people, PNM for the poor. With PNM and Dr. Rowley, poor will be no more. We see it hope, we see your future, so when you vote, use your P and a finger, Lord, we see a hope. We see a future, so when you vote, use your P and a finger. Hey, how could you run a country with lies and corruption? Just like Dr. Rowley to end the recession. No more analytica to macro nobody. And we don't want you to come close to the treasury. Dr. Rowley, who we voted for? Dr. Rowley, who we voted for? Dr. Rowley.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back.
We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your P and a finger, Lord. We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your P and a finger. Hey, no set a chatty, no set a talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye, it's time to walk. PNM for the people, PNM for the poor. With PNM and Dr. Rowley, poor will be no more. We see it hope.
All right, so Trinidad, Tobago, and the world by extension listening. Good Monday morning. Today's the 13th of July, 2020. And we're taking your calls.
Look, we made the right choice every time.
And of course, on August 10th, you got to make the right choice. You got to look for hope. You got to look for a leader that has vision.
It's up high.
Remember that.
Together in this, you and I. Yes, the job will be done.
Bruce, not one. You don't want a leader that when you hear he passing, you have to play a tune like this. If you want to see this leader passing and play a tune like this, we in deep trouble. We in deep trouble. If that leader passing and we had to play a tune like this, we in deep trouble.
Only way on election day is the right choice and the right.
I telling you, play my tune for me. I want the tune. If you were to choose a leader, and when you see passing, and you hear a tune like this, you have to jump in the vehicle and take off. Because you know why? You know why? Ask Bungie.
Oh, you say you're a bad man because you're a rape girl. You're seeing so much girl, you can touch girl. You wanna watch girl, but you get greedy, you have to snatch girl. A man, I want me to friend girl, you get girl. Talk about you're a bad man and you want to hold on girl, rape girl and west girl. You mad? Yo, some man not for a girl. Walk on the town and bow. Good morning. If you want to rape girl, well in for a heavy load. We go take a gun for the thing, you want to pull the trigger and let it explode and tell them. You want to rape? Take this. You want to rape? Take that. You want to rape? Take this. Look around you how much kitty cats. You want to rape? Take this. You want to rape? Take that. You want to rape? Take this. Hold on, let me tell them flow. Child molesters, lick, touch your daughter breasts, lick. Fellas tell me how, lick. A man go rape a cow, lick. Some man go beef, lick. And pick up the sheep, lick. Hold on, where's the name go? Where your name go? Some man love to rape girl.
You understand what I'm saying? When that leader passing and you hear that tune, they speed like hell. Speed like, and I have a tune for the next one. When that leader passing and she hear that, all you hear will go happen. Trust me, I'm waiting, I'm talking, don't worry, take your time. We looking for leaders, when you see them passing, you can talk. They could come in and sit down and they could have a little cup of tea. And you wouldn't be afraid. Remember that? So you have to choose your leaders wisely. You were told to choose your men wisely. Choose your leaders wisely. And it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. Bruce, you ready for me? All right, he ain't ready yet. But I have to have a tune for all you. For some of them leaders. I'll fix up that for tomorrow. We'll polish up that well. Not at all. Tell me when you're ready. Yes, you ready? I'm waiting for him. Don't worry, I put him on the spur of the moment. I know he could do it. But we have to look for the right leader. So if you see this leader passing, we playing this for she.
I'm not taking program. I'm not taking program. I'm not taking program. I'm not taking program. They send me to rehab. They said I'm an alcoholic. They say when I drink my rum, I just feel like I'm bionic. How I see a post and I kick it up. And I see a car, I wanna pick it up. I see a police, I wanna stick him up. What's that drunk? There's a good reason why I love my liquor. Rum does make me full of the truth, boy. When I take a shot, I just feel much better. And all them ugly girls just have to look real cute and drunk again. When I take 2 shots, I make a zoo boy, yes, I.
So all you understand, we're looking for proper leaders. But when you see this leader passing, you could put your pot on a slow fire. You're sure to get.
Use your PNM finger, Lord, we see it hope. We see it future, so when you vote, use your PNM finger. Hey, no set a chatty, no set a talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye, it's time to walk. PNM for the people, PNM for the poor. PNM and Dr. Rowley for seeing hope.
That's right, we seeing what?
So when you vote, use your PN.
We seeing hope, we seeing future.
Yeah. We see it.
Trinidad and Tobago, let me go take the call, man. Good morning, Jenny.
I'm on again.
I ain't forget today, no, but I went into a trance.
That's quite all right. I just want to let people know what that 50,000 job she's talking about, because they may be fooled by it, because she likes to promise. That 50,000 job, she may very well give it, but at what extent? Because she did it in 2010 to 15. By opening up this whole situation where you have BOAs in the system, these people were there. Oh God, no, they wanted a little job. It was a young person that's happy to get a little bread. But they want short-term contract, which is illegal, month to month, sometimes 3 months, sometimes a month past. They know what's going on with them. They wasn't even paying national insurance for these workers. They weren't paying it. When I tell them, go and check national insurance, there's no payment was coming out of the little money that was getting under Kamla Prasad. These tests and national insurance wasn't being paid. These persons couldn't even get a job letter. They couldn't go to American stores or standards to take out nothing because they need a job letter for that. They couldn't go to the bank. They were there working, and because of that too helped the public service even get no problem. Because what happened is this: when you're a regular public officer who came from service commission, is a clerk typist or a typist, and somebody come on a short-term contract, getting more money than you, and doing the bidding at the heads of the department and the permanent secretary and the minister because they're frightened to go lose the contract, and doing things outside the job spec that you ain't even doing because your job spec is not to do all that. It must have problems. It start to have quarreling, it start to have thing because you're working for more than me and they're doing this. Sometimes when we leave 4:15 in the evening, them still they work until 9 because you know what? They're letting them know you can lose, they let them walk in, you can lose. That is how come up a service as I had them, and any one of them tell me, let me call in and say I lied. And those are the persons who, when Dr. Rowley and Payne came into office, unfortunately they had to leave because there was nothing legal there for them to remain. Because the jobs they were doing, they were duplicating the jobs that public officers were already doing. So how could they have 2 jobs doing the same thing, getting different salary? One with a legitimate work tenure and one who don't have none. Come now, man, people like what she offering again, so they get tired up. Let them be away and them calling and tell me I lying this morning. And that is what Kamala and them do. They show you the grass, but they didn't show you behind the grass. They show you how it's dirty and stinking. You just see the grass and so God is green and nice across there. But when you get across there and you look behind and you see all the rubbish, you're done too late and get it. So before it's too late, people make the right choice. And this thing about, I don't see the MP, so me voting for you. I see a woman on a lie. She don't see the MP. I want to tell you something, Miss Lady. The MPs and them can afford to walk around now because Parliament is prorogued. They have time. Usually when the Parliament is going, they may have time to walk back in all them areas because they're inside the Parliament challenge, making policies and legislation to help you and all in the community. That is why they just tell you, watch the Parliament challenge to understand what MPs do. You're supposed to be looking for your councillor. He or she is the one that's supposed to be seen all the time. You cannot afford to see a member of Parliament all the time. That is why there's a constituency office. So when they're talking about for election, they just walk around, you don't see them. Yes, they will do that because Parliament is prorogued. They have the time. But they can't come back to the track, the house up on top of the hill after. It's not possible. You need to come down off the hill and go to the constituency office. So people, don't be fooled. Yesterday, Mr. Sabero would have mentioned something very important. Because we have been cut away from our culture and our history because of enslavement, a lot of us don't understand who we are. The Indian people came here and they had a religion, they had all the gods, they had the food, everything, so they stay connected. That is why they can make up so easy when they fall out, because you know why all of them hold one head to make up. But then when they see the makeup, back and all that start after they get what they want because everybody pull aside. And African people, unfortunately, the house Negroes and the leg bottoms and all that was created a part of enslavement, and we continue with that. Know your history before enslavement because it is a rich history. Miss Felix Sargon.
Thank you very much, Jenny. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Saltfish Auntie.
Morning. Yes.
What's
you see that set of people on the is alleged on TV they last night they're Muslim.
Yeah.
Them are some right here, you know.
Right here,
in this area here.
Oh, don't call no name, eh?
No, I ain't calling no name. And this is somebody else used to be here for the seat. You know who it is? I ain't calling no name.
Yes.
So they're trying to see how they could go with she to thing, but that's Kamaran Mohammed. I'm sorry to say that is alleged. That is all he said. You understand?
All right.
So when they here a long time, all of them was fearing him.
All right.
You understand?
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
nice.
so don't frighten.
Okay,
You
good.
will win this case this time.
All right. Thank you very much. Caller.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Good morning.
Mr. Chance. Morning, Mammy. Source, all the sources. Teresa calling Miss Cummins. Jennifer listening. Clement, silent listener, Sharon. You have a lot of listeners silent, you know. I go call out the name. Sharon, I just want people to remember. Remember Divine Echo?
Of course.
When they lock away those instruments.
I have two people from Divine Echoes who call us regular. That is Nigel O'Connor and Marissa Kagan.
People don't forget. And Sharon, remember what Rodney Charles said? It's only PNM could take us out of this morass we in. You understand? It's only the PNM could take us out of this morass we are in. And if we want to go back in it, don't make that mistake, people. Don't make that mistake. Keep Dr. Rowley at the end, because we are going forward. Our country is on the world map, Sharon. And that's who we have to go for. We are traitors on board. Playing pulse, traitors on board. All right, Sharon, you all have a blessed morning. Take care.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Bruce. It is alleged the price start in Dabadi Omira already, because they went by my friend's house, but them is strong PNM.
Caller, wait, hold on.
Yes.
Caller, hold on.
Yes,
Which
yes.
is Dabadi O'Meara or Lopino?
Yes, it start. It's how who get money and Jersey already. Right, I live in Mutulands, because this is part of Dabadi Omira.
But
right? They went by my friend's house and they run them, because that whole house is a piano house, so they run them from there.
But
you
caller,
understand? It start down here.
I see they move somebody. Somebody get moved. Go ahead. You let us know.
Yeah, but I am telling you, where I live in Mutuland, this is part of Dabadi Omira. And I am telling you, it have who get money and Jersey already. And right now, they ain't coming by my house, because they know it's a PNM. They ain't coming here at all. And they went by a certain house, but the whole house, the mother, father, all the children and them, all of them, they PNM. So they run them from there. But the bribe start in Dabadi Omira already. It start. I know what I'm telling you. It start down here. It start. And in Tobago, the galvanized what's going on. It is alleged also. The galvanized what's going on in Tobago. I hear the galvanized flimsy, the galvanized roof. But it have some of the people that have their own galvanized that going on in Tobago right now. That is what taking place. Because all my family and them in Tobago, and I get it from them live and direct. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, Bruce, you know they remove a candidate. When the bacchanal went on with Antoine, they say all kind of thing. You know, they quietly remove a candidate from Lopin. Wait, just no more. But wait, go on again. They remove a candidate, not a word. Wait, go on. Prakash Williams is now the UNC candidate for Lopino Bonnet West. Not a word is said. And they didn't tell us why they removed the candidate. But there are plenty more to remove. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Miss Felix. How are you?
Morning, Deep South, dear.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning, my brother. Morning.
And all of Trinidad and Tobago. Miss Sharon Felix. This thing where them Muslim people coming out on the TV and board and we giving the ULC we support. I want to ask them this morning, there is a time in this country all of them never give the UNC all their support? All you come to make this thing look like all you swing to the UNC and giving them a support. All it was always UNC.
All you just come out in the media now to let people feel that all you swing and all you come into the UNC. All you never change. You understand? So them come here now, Miss Felix, to let people feel, but we was UNC, but we swing into the UNC because the UNC mean business. They want to come back to rape this country in the anal. And we're not allowing that. We're not allowing that again. We passed through that in 2010 to 2015. And we're not going to put this country through that anymore. Miss Felix, have a good morning.
You too, sir. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Ruth.
Burton Trace, how you doing? How you doing?
Well, girl, we campaign going fine. We're going good.
Who is your candidate again?
Gypsy.
Papa,
One and only
you hear
Gypsy.
them? Papa, hear them?
Yes, man. But I want to know why. I don't ask myself why some black people so insensitive. Because you are get back your candidate, Dr. Lovell Francis, you jump over with the UN. I could better them. But we are fighting. We on the road. We on the road for victory. I seen it. So who want to go? Let them go. They can't win. They cannot win the seat. I seen that, you know, Sharon.
Thank you, darling.
So we have a good and nice campaign team. You hear? We have Mr. Andre Montai, and we have Colin Partap, and a few others. And I got a lot of UNC supporters to come. When they hear Gypsy coming, they say them and Gypsy's friends, a good bit of them, who was in UNC, and they jump over, they cross the floor and they come, and the campaigning with we, and the campaign going good. So,
thank you very much, my dear.
All right.
All you are multitasking, eh? In this time, I just had to be on the phone because the business serious. Caller, good morning from the overseas line.
Good morning, Miss Felix. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning to the Titans of Democracy.
Good morning, Terry.
Miss Felix.
Yes.
What's killing the opposition and you know who the leader is, and I refuse to call these people names. Trinidad and Tobago has gotten its #1 world rating from the world, and the hardest thing for them to digest is that the African man is at the helm. And let me tell you something, every time Trinidad get a rating or somebody praise Trinidad and Tobago, you hear the negatives coming out in all forms from the opposition and the co-hosts. So let's not worry. Let's keep our head at the helm and continue not fighting dirty and nasty, just doing the work that we're supposed to do. Because I'm telling you, they can come with what, say what, they call who names. Don't they, when like I always like to go with Michelle Obama when she said, when they go low, we go high. You understand? And when they start to get nasty and dirty, we just have to show them that we have class. You see what I mean? And then we can move right above that. Because the people in Trinidad and Tobago, you might think they have the little bit, the percentage that will accept the $500 and the mobile phone. They have that percentage who just want the gimme gas. You'll have that. They have that all over the world. But I'll tell you something. Right now, Trinidad and Tobago, they know who they're putting back there on August 10th. All right? Have a good day, you and Bruce. Have a good day, and we'll talk.
Boy.
Thank you, Terry. All the way from the UK. Caller, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to tell Tobagonian and listen to radio Javity. I am not saying they about African people. They must listen to that station. I listen to all these stations. But radio Javity, they must listen and hear what they say about African people. Thank you.
All right, so let me tell all you now. Coronavirus surges in South Africa. Alcohol ban is back. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa says the country will immediately return to a ban on the sale of alcohol to reduce the volume of trauma patients so that hospitals have more beds open to treat COVID-19. That is one. I want to tell you, restaurants closed for breaching COVID rules. Listen, I know in Trinidad, you know. The Bermuda government has slapped a 14-day closure order on a leading restaurant where a breach of COVID-19 regulations at a dinner party led to 2 cabinet ministers losing their jobs. Health Minister Kim Wilson said on Saturday the shutdown of Blue Bar and Grill in Warwick, Paris would take effect immediately. In the parish, All you want to open borders. All you want to open rum shop. If they open bars and things open till 8 o'clock, they tell you 25 persons. Control it. You feel I ain't want to take a little lime? You feel I ain't want to go and take a little something somewhere? But we have to follow the rules. It's our lives. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Ping in your house.
Oh, Ping, what's going on?
I feel it's time for that woman to get locked up house arrest or something, you know. Because you remember she keep money. It's a cases of money like, well, 50,000 jobs she want to take her. That money go, that counterfeit money and also that monopoly money.
All right, but Ping, you have to say alleged. You have proof. We have no proof.
Sharon,
yes.
I want 2 jerseys. I want 2 jerseys. I don't have 4 already from I buy 4 red jerseys. I just want the stamp and then that's for my children and them.
All right, well, call me now.
I'll call you up here.
All right, okay, darling.
Thanks.
All right, Ping. All right, guys, I'll leave in a little early. I have a mission to go on. So my security guard coming for me in a while. So Trinidad and Tobago, make no mistake with your vote.
Only war tunes when
Only
you go.
war tunes. On August 10th, make no mistake with your life. You know what that come like? They're burying you alive. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Mr. Bruce.
Morning.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, this woman is something else, you know. Only we have to, well, me and so didn't she? I know who I voted for. But this woman, when she don't make you back and all, she coming to telling people, coming the Muslims, say the Muslims them voting with she. Well, I don't know. She coming with she choppiness and making people believe in the she. She can't stand up good. Alleged.
All right.
She can't stand up good. She don't come to run country.
All right, Maruga Tebalan. Make sure you put your ex by the body. Bye-bye. Put your ex. Ram it hard. Register it. Don't go outside the box. Go in the box provided by your CPNM and ram the X. Make sure you register your vote. And listen, people, we don't have much time. Go, if you're living in an area more than 2 months, 3 months, go to the EBC and change your address. And Trinidad and Tobago, remember this. First time voters, go and make sure your name on the list. Trinidad and Tobagonians, go and make sure your name on the list. This is a critical election. We cannot afford for these people to come back here to take our lives. Trinidad and Tobago, save your life. No punching and lime could run COVID-19 or coronavirus. Nothing.
We see in future, so when you vote, use your PNM finger, Lord. We see in hope. We see in future, so when you vote, use your PNM finger.
We coming back, don't shift your dial. I'll get you a little thing before I leave.
You and say bye-bye, it's time to walk. PNM for the people, PNM for the poor.
They talk, you talk, come talk with us. On the street, 919 FM.
This is the voice of the PNM. July 14th, tune into all major TV and radio stations, PNM's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel for our community campaign meetup, streaming from San Juan, Barataria, from 8 p.m.
PNM is the choice.
Feature addressed by Dr. Keith Rowley as he sets out the national plan for recovery, protection, and opportunity, and a powerful lineup of speakers.
It's the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police.
On July 14th. Tune in, click, like, share, and vote PNM on August 10th.
Before 10 p.m.
Great is the PNM.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestateTT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the street, 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the promenade, this is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
It's so long we're home. I have run out of clothes. I'm waiting for the Fab and J Expo to open.
Well, they're actually open already.
Finally. I was waiting for them since March.
And yes, I agree. I've been craving for the Indian food from Tandoori King.
I'll have dinner at Dosa's Diner, and I'll have dessert at Nanu's Kulfi.
Listen, we could now dine in their food court area.
All you think about is food, huh? But I can shop there. I have to buy some shalwar and matching jewelry and shoes. You know.
They also just added 5 more vendors with all new goods.
When are they starting?
What?
Fab India Expo, of course.
The Fab India Expo is open opposite the Medford gas station in Shogunas. Check us out today.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM. Happy Hour is back at Jenny's on the Boulevard. This time, we're not offering 10%, but 30% off drinks. Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get 30% off beers, Carib, Stag, Caribbean, Guinness, and Heineken. 30% off rum, White Oak, Black Label, Absolute Vodka, and Blue Vodka. 30% off cocktails, margaritas, mojitos, Jenny's Long Island Iced Tea, and daiquiris. Also enjoy 10% discount every Friday and Saturday on sushi. And guess what? Our COVID specials remain. Ask for specials on takeout. Specials include 12% off all government ministry orders, 20% off desserts. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Feel like dining? Our in-house dining is back. Visit Jenny's on the Boulevard today. And do not forget to ask for specials. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Charles from the Upper Room Ministry. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for a time of prayer and intercession. I want you to know that we are going to have a TIME time in the presence of God, lifting up our nation, lifting up our families in prayer. I'm looking forward, my God, for you to join with me. Praise God, every Wednesday, praise God, praying for our nation, praying for our families, praying for our children. Join with me every Wednesday at 12 midnight. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM. God bless you.
This ad brought to you by the PNM.
All will be fine. Look, we made the right choice every time. Still a job to be done and a race to be won, and we know we will win every time. Just keep the faith, heads up high. We're together in this, you and I. Yes, the job will be done and the race will be won, and we know we will win every time. And we go vote for the love of we country. We go vote to protect the treasury. Vote. It's only Dr. Rowley, the right choice for TNT. PNM is the choice. PNM is the voice. PNM all the way on election day is the right choice at the right time. Hands in the air for the police. Hey.
On August 10th, vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
That was a paid political announcement.
Unstoppable means nothing holding you back. True mobile freedom. No buffering in your binging. No pauses in your playlists. No lag in your live streams. More instant in your Instagram and more blazing in your browsing. Unstoppable means unlimited speed. Introducing TNT's biggest mobile data plans ever from B-Mobile. More data, more speed, and more value. And always on super fast 4G LTE all the time. Visit us online, in-store, or call us on 824-8788 to level up your mobile plan today.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us. Realest news, hard talk, real talk on the Street 919 FM.
The Titans of Democracy on the Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Start to squander. Tuna puna say it's a fact that all you're not coming back. 'Cause you ain't nothing but a traitor. A dirty traitor. I know you do not love this country, so you're calling sanction on me. Is a traitor, Almaki. She is a traitor. Wanna say you're nasty traitor, drunkard. She is a traitor. You too bad. Hey, you're not coming back. You will see all you. You're not coming back. I'm not tell you. You're not coming back. You and your people. All you're not coming back. See what the COVID hit we had, so the government could look bad.
Also, just a bit of housekeeping. When it comes to home decor, Fab India Expo is the place. Curtains, bed sheets, bed covers, pillows, mats, rugs, carpets, chandeliers, furniture from India, Malaysia, China, Vietnam, comfortable ambience and ample parking. Fab India Expo opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, including weekends and holidays. Iowa Stage, the series of virtual concerts, is on again this week. Thursday night is Pan Night, Friday, Calypso Night, Saturday, Soca Night, and Sunday, the Comedy Cook-Up. Iowa Stage will be streaming live on Instagram at Iowa George or at The Street 919 FM, Facebook Neil Iowa George or The Street 919 FM, on YouTube, Iowa TV, or Street Online Trinidad. Please make your online donations before or during the show to fundmetnt.com. You simply search Iowa Stage, then select the campaign for the night you are donating to. From there, payment is as with all online transaction using your credit or debit card. Persons in Trinidad not doing online transaction can still support with donations to First Citizens Bank account number 1999010 in the name of Trini Bashment Limited. And for all our foreign fans, please use Cash App payable to Neil Iowa George. So don't forget to tune in and be a part of these dynamic series of concerts. Iowa Stage, one-on-one with the artists, supported by Tuco, taking care of business through our music, Pantrin Bago and U-Store, Lady Hales Avenue, San Fernando. At Muhammad's Bookstore, you can check out our specials on textbooks, stationery, school supplies, school uniforms, children's storybooks, puzzle for all sizes, and many more. You can query your book list and get an email when your books arrive. Bring Muhammad's Bookstore closer to you, as everything is now at your fingertips, as you can log on to our website on www.muhammadbookstore.com. We have 5 locations nationwide. Areas include Tunapuna, San Fernando, Westmoreland, Gulfview, and Port of Spain. Opening hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, and 8 a.m. to 12 noon on Sunday. Call us today at our Tunapuna branch at 647-7355, San Fernando branch on 657-1012, Westmoreland's branch at 637-6551, Gulfview branch at 657-9613, Port of Spain at 627-3341. Like our page and follow us on Facebook, Muhammad Bookstore, and Instagram at Muhammad Bookstore. Eastern Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited would like to advise its members of the following change of office hours for all branches: Sandy Grande, Arima, Tunapuna, St. Joseph, Port of Spain, Chaguanas, San Fernando, and Tobago. Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. On Friday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Please note that the Barataria branch remains closed at this time in adherence with social distancing protocol. We apologize for any inconvenience caused and encourage members to utilize call center online access by downloading our mobile app from Google Play Store for Android or iTunes for Apple users, and our ATM link service, which are all available to maintain ample social distancing during this time. And I said, we're closing off with some war music.
Just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street, 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
We're red and ready. We're red and ready. We're red and ready. Yeah. We are the People's National Movement. Movement for development. Place where every creed and race will always find an equal place. So when you vote with confidence. No distractions from opponents. Put your finger by the valleys, vote PNM election day, because great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. We going for victory. We're red and ready. We're red and ready. We're red and ready. We are the People's National Movement. A movement for development. A place where every creed and race will always find an equal place. So when you vote with confidence. No distractions from opponents. Put your finger by the valleys, vote PNM election day, because great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. We going for victory. Led by Dr. Crowley, we say great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. Victory is the middle name, and I know we shall prevail. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. Oh, sleeping time. I was in the laboratory when somebody shout mayhem. Somebody say, but I'm not today. The boss could take care of them. And in this crowd was singing loud, going to the convention. When we walk in, big screen and ting, oh Lord, what a session. In the hand was a plan and he start to jam. He hit them bam, bam, bam. Somebody say you got to like the man. He have a touch of Eric William, huh? Hallelujah. We ain't making no dotish mistake. Hallelujah. What the opposition get, they go take. Hallelujah. When I say cookie, you know what I mean. Hallelujah. Get all your broom, we sweeping this country clean. Hallelujah. We can't fail. Hallelujah. Licks in the tail. Hallelujah. Great is the PNM. It shall prevail. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. One.
Asking you to do from tomorrow is get out your PNM Coquier broom. Sweep in front of your house. Burn your incense. If necessary, sprinkle some salt. Wash down the place with holy water. Drive them evil spirits from in front of your house. And for those of you who know it, recite the St. Michael the Archangel prayer.
Sleeping time. Sleeping time. Oh, sleeping time. I was in the laboratory when somebody shout mayhem. Somebody say, but I'm not today. The boss could take care of them. And in this crowd was singing loud, going to the convention. When we walk in, big screen and ting, oh Lord, what a session. In the hand was a plan and he start to jam. He hit them bam, bam, bam. Somebody say you got to like the man. He have a touch of Eric William, huh? Hallelujah. We ain't making no dotish mistake. Hallelujah. What the opposition get, they go take. Hallelujah. When I say cookie, you know what I mean. Hallelujah. Get all your broom, we sweeping this country clean. Hallelujah. We can't fail. Hallelujah. Licks in the tail. Hallelujah. Great is the PNM. It shall prevail. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. Sleeping time. One nation is one people today, a dynamic diversity.
strong because all along we celebrate our plurality. Equality right across the board, everybody have a chance. That's why all around every place in town is locals leading the dance. We talking about an ultra-modern social infrastructure. Education become priority one on the national agenda. Hallelujah. We ain't making no dotish mistake. Hallelujah. So when them opposition get they go take. Hallelujah. And when I say cookie, you know what I mean. Hallelujah. Bring all your broom and sweep in this country clean. Hallelujah. We can't fail. 50 years on this trail. Hallelujah. Great is the PNM. It shall prevail.
I am not a put-down man, but I'm trying to understand how my private number reach in your hand. I hearing cring, you calling me to ask me to vote for you, but you don't know me. Of this I am sure. When the people call us,
so I see the countdown has started.
For 30 games,
it's time for me to make my way out.
I'm lying on you,
Sharon.
but you're putting them in court. For that moment long they thought they could sell the public.
So my daily word for today is soar. I celebrate my light-hearted spirit. Like a bird flying skyward, I lift up on the wings of my heart to know my divinity. My majestic spirit knows how to soar, and I easily take flight. As my spirit ascends, I feel light and free. The bright, radiant freedom of my soul shines like the sun on my wings. My child, give me your heart, and let your knees observe my ways. Proverbs 23:26. Once again, it was a pleasure being in your company. It was a pleasure having you in ours.
Gentlemen, my hatred for confusion.
So as I leave you with this song, be careful, be careful.
Cussing you for messing wrong.
Remember to follow the health protocols, to keep safe. And we'll be right back here tomorrow morning on the Street 919 FM, Iowa TV, your titans of democracy. Ciao.
And when Wiley come out playing, he didn't have no doubt again. Cambridge Analytica was the cat. And is this a Wiley who call your name? What? How you drag him into your dirty game? Boy. To invade the privacy of people. To blackmail or bribe them to vote for you. How the cell phone number reach in your hand? People trying to understand. If Christopher Wiley was not the man, how the cell phone number reach in your hand? With the tempo getting high, political parties.
They talk, you talk, come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.